Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Crusader Kings 2. When last we left off, we were experiencing the tail end of this, crusade that is going horribly wrong. Minus 98% war score. It's going to be over pretty soon. The heavens can teach us much, and you have been engrossed in the science of astronomy for the past several days. Gain one learning. Always good. So this war is about to end, and when it ends, we will have less than 10 years to go before the end of the game itself. The game does end in 1453, and it is 1444 right now. There's not much for me to do at the moment, except to accumulate prestige. I've been thinking perhaps if we manage to get enough prestige, that we would be able to found a empire using the Charlemagne DLC, that I might actually do so. Also, long lost, but home again. Gain the kind trait. Always a nice trait to have. I'm not sure how much money we'll need, but I'm just going to hoard that money anyway. In theory, gaining 120 honor a month, it might be possible to do it just before the game ends. So I could end the game as an emperor of my own domain, of these 4 kingdoms. It will be interesting to see, that's for sure. But that time is not now. Right now it is 1444, and Stefan the Ill Ruler could very easily pass away before we get to that point. He isn't young, after all. We're just going to hoard our money then for the time being, and see what happens. Also, this civil war is very much over. Oh yes, this civil war is over. This one is still going on, and that is 87% in favour of the rebellious man. Also, someone tried to have him assassinated. You should probably not do that. Look, I'm going to tell you to stop. There you go. Stop plotting. Prestige is slowly going up. It's a lot of prestige. A nice time of relative calm and relaxation. So what's basically happening in the world? Well, Jerusalem doesn't really exist in the form that the de jure is. It's sort of scattered everywhere. The Byzantine Empire is in fact smaller. It does not encompass all that it should. It should encompass quite a lot of that, but it doesn't. It doesn't anymore. If we just go wait for the autosave to finish, we can have a look. It's meant to encompass all this. And so far it only encompasses that. I think soon they'll lose this. Who needs educating? Who needs educating? My son! Well, there is only one person suitable to educate my son, and that would be me. There we go. Sicily is pretty much the same size as it always is. Also, my wife Mary is pregnant. And Pisa suddenly became humongous and now owns large parts of Mauritania. Let's talk to him about kindness. Excellent. Spain is all over the place after previously not being all over the place. Portugal is shrunk in size. Leon suddenly exists as a separate kingdom. France is growing smaller, slowly being conquered by the Holy Roman Empire, and Aquitaine is basically gone. Aquitaine is gone. It is 1445, and I don't think we're going to get enough prestige. 8 years... No, I don't think we are. Which is a shame. I don't think we're going to get enough prestige to be able to found our own empire. But we were pretty close. If the game was going on for a few more years, perhaps if I hadn't refused as helping the Andalusian king, that might not, we might have enough, but, ooh, do we have the charitable trait? We do. However, I would love to gain 1 intrigue. That is a stat that I particularly lack. Just that I'm not particularly well versed in. Also, we're going to need to get some sort of territory for you. That's going to be a bit tricky. We might have to marry you off to someone who has territory already. No, we've had a daughter. That's not going to be the case. We shall name the daughter after my character's mother. Let's go. Let's see. Elizabeth, spelt with an S. There we go. One daughter. Yeah, it'd be a shame that we won't be able to found that. I mean, we have so much piety and so much prestige. Knowing my luck, my character's going to die in the last 2 years before the game, and then my kingdom will end in a massive civil war. I mean, look at the amount of factions there are now. There are none. I mean, we've had a long reign bonus of plus 32. He's turning out well. He is indeed. He is indeed. So what can my Chancellor become? Okay. So, you indeed did win. You are also excommunicated. Can I lift that? I could in fact lift your excommunication. It will only cost me 25 piety. Do you know what? Let's lift your excommunication. After all, I think your war made it possible for me to conquer this territory, so we will live in harmony. I will gladly lift the excommunication of the king and allow him back into the church. There's going to be a big plus modifier for that. Excommunication lifted. Plus 30. That's a lot of, wait. I'm curious. Yeah, the current... That is the reason why I actually lifted it. The current king of Castile's father was killed in battle by my current ruler. I'm surprised he likes me so much. Also, Holy Roman Empire Revolt. A very small one. And you're independent. Are you fighting... Oh yeah, we were going to claim pieces of Orkney, weren't we? That's what we were going to do. Off you go. Go over there. Oh, there's a war going on there. Well, perhaps we won't be able to conquer that so easily. Fair enough. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get enough prestige. It is a shame, however. What can you do? Oh! We've gained the Infirm trait. That's not the worst trait we could get. -3. That's not a good sign, however. We could very well end this not as Stephen the 6th, but as Stephen the 7th. Also, are you fighting a war right now? You're defending against a peasant revolt, you're defending against someone else's claims on something, you're also attacking in that war that seems to have been going on since forever. Going infirm at this point is not great. Not great. I have no valid ambitions anymore either. But it is 1446. Everything is just going as it is. Could spend a little bit of money. 500 gold. There we go. And another 400 gold. There we go. We earn so much money anyway. 35 gold a month. 300 gold a year. Oh, there is a rebellion going on with Castile. This is a... somebody else's claim on the kingdom. Castile is just all over the place. And that is an entirely separate... Is that an entirely separate... that is an entirely separate Duke of Leon, because he's fighting to lower crown authority. That's just all over the place now. Like, Andalusia is probably soon going to cease to exist. That's for sure. Andalusia is soon going to just cease to be at the rate it's going. But Not Wales. Wales has remained strong and united most of the time. Sometimes there have been some civil wars, but we've dealt with them. Soon, the Middle Ages will be over. My grandson is too cynical for his age. No, we're not having a cynical, grandson here. Or my cynical son, rather. Oh no, it is grandson, isn't it? Yeah, he's kind and he's charitable. Very similar traits to the kind of traits that the original Duke Stefan possessed. Defending against this guy... Well, never know, we might claim that at that rate. You're fighting a war? You're attacking in a holy war? You're trying to reclaim a piece of territory, are you? Or rather, just claim a piece of territory. Good luck with that. There's also a Jerusalem revolt going on against the tyranny of the despot Tiberius. Fair enough. There is a tiny piece of the King of Pisa. Interestingly enough, he is now the King of Pisa. He's not the he started off as a republic, but he now actually rules the Kingdom of Pisa. Which is interesting. I'm pretty sure it's never normally a kingdom. It starts off as a republic, but now it's a kingdom. Is that because he's king of another territory? No, he's just the King of Pisa. Fair enough. We had a jolly great time dressed up as wild men, dancing chained together and appearing shaggy and hairy from head to foot. Too bad the fun was interrupted by a careless person set us on fire. What? What is this event? I can gain the maimed trait. I can gain the wounded trait, or the wounded trait. I was saved from any great harm by a courtier. Okay. Don't want to take the maimed trait here. Take the wounded trait, and hope that I don't... Well, I didn't actually even gain that, which is good. So, my infirm character dressed up as a wild man and danced around. Is that because he's arbitrary? So you're currently defending against the Second Liberation. You seek to fabricate a claim on a county. You shall not stop, apparently. You have no interest in stopping. You currently rule this county, and you have various allies. And there is a massive revolt going on there. How many vassals do you have? None at all, actually. Look. I'm actually going to imprison you. And it's probably not going to work. We might actually have a... Where is the suppress revolts? Arrest chance, plus 18%. There we go. We'll try and arrest you. Didn't work. And I was kind of hoping it wouldn't, actually. I was kind of hoping it wouldn't work. That is not actually enough soldiers. We need to bring in some of our own. We need to call in an ally. Not the King of Scotland. King of Castile? Maybe. You might come and help. Andalusia? Yeah, that's not going to happen. Right, we need to bring some of our own soldiers over. Quite quickly. Just a couple thousand. You know how it is. Just need a couple of thousand soldiers. That will be a big enough boat, I think. But we'll bring this boat too. The advantage of fighting this war is that we can then claim this territory. Of course you will honor your obligation. Oh, wow. You're right there. Go on. Oh. That would have been amazing. We'll let that go, actually. That would have been amazing if we'd managed to claim that piece of territory like that. So what we need to do is we need to move them onto here. So they have probably moved on to this... Yeah, he's moved on to that piece of territory there. What we're going to do is we're going to unite our forces. Like this. Land here. And then we're going to fight them. Their morale's not very high. We could reclaim this piece of territory and hand it over to Prince Barry, actually. I think Prince Barry might come of age before the end of the Let's Play. Let's have a look. How old is Prince Barry? Prince Barry is 8. No, he won't. But we can hold on to it. Why not? We can hold on to that piece of territory. Let's deposit this army here. There we go. Let's actually move the boats over here. Wait for this army to gain some strength. You might as well go on there. A little war. One final war. You refused to stop plotting, so I decided to arrest you. As I would. And we are at maximum, so let us walk... Oh, you're trying to leave. We are not going to get there first. We will, however... What is going on here? What is in fact going on over here? There's lots of rebellions going on. Ah, you're not moving this time. You thought that because you had a plus modifier that you would win. Not so, I'm afraid. There's all kinds of rebellions going on. Pope Celestine III has took control. Well, let's just deposit our troops there. And wait. There is indeed a massive war going on here. Second liberation of Aquitaine. Yeah, you're pretty much doomed there, I think. Also, the court chaplain has left. We'll have our Crusader court chaplain replacement here. Be patient. Be patient. No, it did not necessarily work, but there you go. This could actually provide us with a fair amount of prestige. We only gained 50 from this, and you're going to lose this territory. You're going to lose this territory. We're just going to take it from you. We're definitely just going to take it from you. We can also usurp the territory, which is interesting because we probably will. Longbow range has been built. Excellent. We'll just sit here and wait for this to occur. We're still earning massive piles of cash. No problems there. My character is rather old. 55. Bit touch and go as to if he's going to survive to the end. I hope you're ready to rule. You have gained the lustful trait. And the gardener trait, as well as Crusader, which is always good. I think you pretty much lost this war. And there's the war going on here. It's just wars going on everywhere. Hope you're taking advantage of all these wars. No, you're kind of dealing with a lot of peasant revolts. Not going so well for you there, is it? Not going so well. Not going so well. However, when we come back, folks, in what might possibly be the last video of Crusader Kings 2, we shall conquer this piece of territory and take... Oh, there is a rebellion going on here. What kind of rebellion? Elective monarchy. Fair enough. When we come back, folks, we shall fight this war, win this war, and then we'll see what the situation is like at the end of the game. Who knows? We might be able to get just enough prestige, although I do doubt it. So I'll catch you next time, and I'll see you then. Later. If actually we need like over 1,000 in 5 years, that's not going to happen. So I'll catch you next time. Later.